and gentlemen, this fight is in the live weight division, 3 by 3 minute rounds, proudly presented by MMA Fight Store. Introducing to you first, fighting out of the blue corner, trained by Luke Pizzuti, out of Lions Den Academy. Official weight, 72.7 kilograms. He has a record of 6 wins, 3 losses. Fighting out of Sydney, Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Chris Morris! And his opponent fighting out of the red corner, trained by Ryan Dunstead, out of the Dunstead Death Squad at Ignite MMA. Official weight, 70 kilograms even, with a record of 5 wins, 1 loss. Fighting out of Sunshine Coast, Australia. Ladies and gentlemen, make some noise for Ben Evans! When the action begins, your referee in charge, Chris Hay.
Final fight on our prelim card. Chris Morris taking on Ben Evans is brought to you by MMA Fight Store. Get the gear that fighters trust. Visit MMAFightStore.com.au and level up your fight kit. Ben Evans in the red, Morris in the blue. Strikes with intention immediately, Jaden. Morris looking to change stances. Evans looking to counter very early, and there's that left hook. No bueno, says Morris, and looks to change levels.
Yeah, you can just see from the get-go that Morris has studied Ben and obviously knows how dangerous his hands are, really showing the correct amount of respect, I think, there.
And Morris choosing to close the distance, look for the takedown, and try to grind out Ben Evans. How's the balance? Oh, Evans, shades of BJ Penn, managing to stay up for as long as he did.
Yeah, and the single leg takedown can be one of the worst takedowns to fail, because you are carrying your opponent's body weight on your head, on the back of your head and shoulders the entire time.
Yeah, good point.
Obviously still very early in the fight, so I'm sure neither man is feeling the gas just yet.
Oh, Chris Morris is going to work. Oh, going to work in a big way. Ben Evans frantically trying to get to a better position. It looks like there isn't one. Combos. It's like he's throwing combos like he's on the feet. Arm drag, that was great. The wherewithal for Evans to be able to even do that. We've seen Evans be the hammer a fair few times, but this time it's Chris Morris.
Yeah, great job by Chris to really just get his body weight in on those shots. You could hear them thunderous landing on Ben Evans. And Chris just at the right time putting all his body weight down and going back to a game, looking to smother and control as opposed to strike.
Hard to tell if Evans has got the underhook on that side. It looks like he does, but there's a really... Oh, he's sinking in on the choke as Morris. Hard to tell from where we are.
Does look very tight. The head and neck of Ben Evans just getting crunched into his own chest, which is generally a good sign that the strangler is going to be on like Donkey Kong, but it seems like Ben is okay for now.
How much is that butterfly hook helping? Oh, apparently a lot. Yeah. Take the night off, Jaden. Take the night off.
Yeah, that's impressive by Ben Evans, though. There was a moment there that looked extremely tight.
Butterfly guard can be shut down, can't it? When we get our back to the mat, it negates the ability to extend our legs and make anything from those legs.
10 seconds.
Ten seconds left. Morris just letting go. Ferociously doing so, trying to get Ben Evans out there even with moments left. Ben Evans left to reassess. If you're Evans, what do you need to hear in your corner as we go to the next gen construction replay?
Yeah, it's going to be a tough... I'm interested to see how Ben Evans approaches the rest of the fight, because obviously he was on such a dominant win streak. Now he's coming off a loss and he just found himself getting beat up in the first round of this bout. Be very interested to see if he's able to come back.
Last fight on our prelims, feature fight of our prelims. If you love the action and you want to see the pro portion of our card, Sign up to the Zone at thezone.com, DAZN.com, for a huge library of combat sports and to support Beatdown Promotions. Ben Evans with a smile on his face after losing a round like that.
Round 2.
Oh, huge kick, just buckles. It sends the leg of Ben Evans flying. I like how Evans is testing the waters, but then also bouncing out. You get a little bit of time to respect the choices that Chris Morris is going to try and make. Is he going to shoot or is he going to fire back? Because what Morris is doing really well, it isn't that just that he's boxing into wrestling. Both of them are consequential. The boxing that he's throwing, they're like haymakers, man. He's letting him go. So it's very hard to respect both at the same time. Takes him over to his corner. Oh, man.
Well, just as you mentioned, Jake, perfect boxing into an attack on the legs. Picks Ben Evans up and dumps him on the other side of the cage right in front of his coaches.
We're like 1,000 kilometers away from Sydney, and there's about 30 dudes from Lions Den Academy right behind us. The camaraderie of the boys at Lions Den getting behind Chris Morris. Oh, that could be under the chin. It's hard to tell. Ben Evans just doing so well to peel that arm off. You can see the strain in his face.
Yeah, great defense on the first one. I'd say this one looks a bit tighter. Ben Evans kind of great thumb post. I think he made it out. Well done by Ben Evans. Great thumb posting on the elbow of Chris Morris to find a way out there. That looked like it was almost going to be fight over.
Morris just so tenacious, looking to get exactly back to where he was, but even in a better position with the body lock as well.
Yeah, and you can see Morris just missed getting his chin over his hand there. Such a critical battle in back control, whether you can get your hand on your own chin and hide it from your opponent. You can see Ben Evans doing a great job reaching up and clawing it back down and just hanging on every time.
And with a minute left in this round, this could be the story of this second round. So difficult. Not only is Ben Evans battling the hands, he's also battling that body lock. So even if he comes good, gets a decent amount of neutral grips where he can stifle Morris's attempt to put on a submission, he's still going to be in that body lock. And the amateur level, man, like even in the last 5 to 10 years, the amateur level is just through the roof, isn't it? It used to just be rife with all offense and equal amounts of mistakes, but look at what Chris Morris is doing.
Yeah, you're so right. The amateurs of today are like high-level pros of 10 years ago.
End of round 2.
Morris just proving to be even more devastating. Ben Evans not finding the formula to keep him off him. A deficit that Ben Evans is in, and we can see why on the next-gen construction replay. Such a deep takedown. He got all the hips and then some, ran him across the cage like Matt Hughes, and just attacked and attacked and attacked from there. The story of round 1 and round number 2 is Chris Morris.
Seconds out.
Third round in a fight where Ben Evans has his back against the wall in terms of coming out
Brisbane, make some noise!
after his first loss. And this fight also shaping up to be an L if he can't do something about it, Jaden.
Yeah, well, I feel like I could just see laser eyes of Ben Evans just absolutely locked in on the chin of Chris Morris at the start of that round. I think Ben Evans knows he needs to finish it this round. Otherwise, like you said, Jake, it's probably going to be a loss for him. And I think Chris Morris felt that and got straight back in on the grapple. Very wise by Chris Morris, and he finds himself on the back of Ben Evans again.
Really is such a punishing position, isn't it? Pick your poison. But with the clock being the way it is, with the first 2 rounds being the way they are, Ben Evans really doesn't have much of a choice than expend what he can to even try and get back into the fight.
Yeah, absolutely. And I mean, finding a way out of that crossbody ride position is just so difficult. Your opponent's head is so much higher over your head. We can see right here, this is a perfect example. Chris Morris just cradled over the top, perched on top of Ben Evans' head and shoulders. I mean, you're not getting up from that position. You essentially have to expose your back to have a hope of getting out, or you can see to the bottom like Ben Evans chose to do. Finds himself at the bottom of a chest-to-chest half guard. Just extremely uncomfortable position to be in. It's one of the only positions you'll find yourself in grappling where your partner or your opponent is controlling your legs and your head at the same time, and you're carrying their entire body weight. Absolutely horrific position to be in, especially when you're getting tired.
Absolutely punishing. And look at that position. Not only is Morris pinning the leg, he's also pinning some of the arm as well.
And it looks to me like Chris Morris is probably very wisely going to take very minimal risk at the end of this fight. He's just going to keep chipping away at the head of Ben Evans. And I'd say that's going to be the story of this fight.
Yeah, and we say it a lot. It's on the onus of the man that's defending to do something about it. Morris is bringing absolute carnage, and this fight has turned the way it is because of the work that he did earlier. The work in getting the takedowns. He's really just gone into Khabib mode, hasn't he? As soon as he can free his arms up, he absolutely is. And that's something we only see really in the pros, where they feel so comfortable in their grappling that they can let their hands go. And Chris Morris is absolutely on that level. I think he's really turned a corner. We've got to be thinking about going pro soon if we're Chris Morris. That was absolutely fantastic. Kid is a professional in skill and in IQ. That was huge. Didn't look out of his depth anywhere, Jaden.
Yeah, absolutely. Really skilled and also just really composed, especially against a dangerous guy like Ben Evans, who has so many finishes with vicious knockouts. But props to Chris Morris, who was pretty unfazed by that and got the job done.
Next gen construction replay. And it's exactly what we said. We knew Ben Evans wanted to strike. He obliged him enough for Ben Evans to give away his hips, and then Chris Morris was just all on him like white on rice. Got him down, dragged him down, and smashed him. Literally. And that's a game plan that can count for a lot. And if you like that, it only gets better from here. www.dazn.com. We are transitioning to our main card. As of right now, if you have not signed up, do so to catch our main event between Fane Mesquita
Ladies and gentlemen, at the end
and
of
Lisa
3
Kiriakou.
rounds, all 3 judges have come to a decision. All 3 judges score this contest 30-27 for your winner by unanimous decision. In the blue corner, Chris Morris.